What I'm going to be talking about right now is how to work inside of Tethyr. I've got some of the copywriting team on they're viewing this, and I'm going to give them a little demonstration about actually how to be working. Tethyr works with a wide range of video platforms and HTML products, either a web page or a web app. It works the best with YouTube currently because they have a great API and a great functionality, and it also works very, very well with Google Docs. So we'll be using Google Docs in this demonstration, but it's also we've also had success with some different platforms, including ones that I'll mention later. But so we'll be sticking with Google Docs. I've created a document in Google Docs. I've shared it with the copywriting team, and I've named it the way I want to name it, and I've moved it where I want it to move. In this one, link sharing is turned off, so now I'm going to turn link sharing on, and then allow external access. So it's basically unlisted at this point. And now I just copy the link, and then in Tethyr I will. I'm going to see the button bar at the bottom. I'm going to go to import, and now I'm going to paste that link, HTML, and I'm going to put it in the copywriting playlist. And I'm going to add it to the playlist. Bam, bam, there it is. It just popped up, and now when I go to it and turn off the import dialog, oh, so here's a cool thing. This is a new feature. Now I've selected this. I can hit this button, the all button, and it comes up. Before you would have had to navigate to a different thing. So here we are, and I can edit in it, writing, and it's right here. I mean it's the fully functional Google Docs inside of Tethyr, and I just close that window, and that's it. I have it here, and it's done. So now I will set this playlist as master, which is something you have to do. So it's set as master, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the copywriting team, and you'll see that it's right there. This doc that we've just done is right there. And so if the copywriting team now were to update their playlist by toggling it on and off, like so, that would have updated the playlist. They should now have that document. So now I'm ready to work, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a layout that gives me a little more screen space. Generally, I'm working on my 4K screen, and Tethyr's great for that. But this is a 1080 screen, so there's a little less space here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the zoom down so the cubes get smaller. These are the display cubes, and then I'm going to put up a layout that puts them on the side. So I'll put up the G4C1, which shows 3 cubes and an add cube. Now I have display cube 1 that has the copywriting playlist, right? Now I'm going to put the same playlist in cube 2 and cube 3, right? And you probably can't see it so well, but if I punch in, yeah, you can still hear me. There's a readout of what the name of the doc is in the preview cube there, and so then I'll pop open the playlist here. I'll go to playlist 1, and that's going to be the sitemap, and then I'll go to playlist for cube 2. And we're going to bring out the document called Collaborative Drafts, and then in in Cube 3, I'm going to load a document which is the sitemap for Tethyr.io, which is our main site that we've already done. I'm going to take the format of that one and the copy from Collaborative Drafts and put it over on this new document. So basically, I'm copying some stuff from 2 different documents over to one document, and that would be quite annoying, you know, using tabs, especially 3 or even 4 documents. But it's really easy with Tethyr. So yeah, I just want to copy, I guess, this table. It's not that fancy, but I think I'll probably add a column for categories, because this site has categories. But, you know, just for an example, so here's sitemap. So the frame there. So now I'm going to go over to Collaborative Drafts here and copy some stuff over. So here's one, use case freelance writer. So this isn't up yet, but it's been done. So I'm going to cut it out and then paste it here. So, you know, obviously you can imagine what copying and pasting a lot of stuff looks like. I'm not going to, you know, break it all out in here, but you see, it's one, you know, very straightforward way of dealing with a bunch of documents at once, and then also sharing stuff. When I was working with the copywriters, I asked them if there was a, you know, particular software or SaaS product that manages copy. I'm sure there is, but you know, I was talking to 3 professional copywriters. They didn't have one that they were particularly fond of, and you know, using this method, you're able to basically create your own, you know, solution. You know, it's kind of a, you know, your own homemade SaaS product, you know, in using Tethyr. So it's kind of cool, and you can, you know, you can share it with new people and onboard them. You know, this is an organized cloud, you know, folder system that you're you know, sharing with people. So when you have a new hire, they can start a lot easier. And then when I update something, you know how it is. If somebody shares a Google Doc with you, you know, people get a lot of notifications and you miss them. And sometimes they're like super loud. Sometimes you don't even notice them. But if I also add it to the copywriting playlist, I know everybody has it, so they don't have to, you know, search for the notification. They just, you know, okay, go to the copywriting playlist. It's right there. You know, it makes it very simple. And the best part, from a freelancer's point of view, is that when you're done, you just toggle off it. It's over, you know, and then you go to your other, you know, so you can have a separate playlist group for each job, and, you know, you're on the clock, you click over to that playlist group, and then when your time is over, you click off it, and it's done. You know, you don't have tabs open in the background, you're not using those resources, and then when you're back on the clock, you click back over to it, and everything is right where you left it. You don't have to, you know, once it's in Tethyr, once it's in the updated playlist, you don't have to worry about, oh, some tab and what was that. You know, once it's in there, it's in there. Cool. So that's a long-winded, concise, I don't know. It's a demo of how to work using Tethyr. And thanks for watching it. Like I said, you can join the beta at tethyr.io. Thank you very much.